2020 has been marked by an unprecedented disruption at the global scale. The World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 as a pandemic on 11 March 2020, and countries started shutting down soon after. All sectors were affected, but perhaps education and training were amongst the most affected. And as countries imposed strict lockdowns, an estimated 1.37 billion students were out of school. Fortunately, IOC was in a good position to continue facilitating training through its OceanTeacher Global Academy. Despite lockdowns and the restrictions on international traveling, OTGA could quickly adapt and move on to fully online training, having organized 14 training courses in the last year. The second phase of the OceanTeacher Global Academy started in April 2020. It's a 3-year project funded by the Government of Flanders, Belgium. Its main goals are to develop a portfolio of packaged courses related to the needs of IOC and other partners and stakeholders, and deliver courses online and/or blended learning on demand. It builds on the legacy of the previous project and includes new initiatives and challenges now in place, such as the 2030 Agenda and its SDGs, and the UN Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development. New, ready-to-deliver course topics will be made available online, and the network of regional training centers is expanded. OTGA 2 will foster collaborations beyond UNESCO IOC to position itself as the training platform for ocean-related topics within the UN and beyond. But what is e-learning? E-learning can be defined as the use of computer and internet technologies to deliver a broad array of solutions to enable learning. E-learning can offer effective instructional methods, such as practicing with associated feedback, combining collaboration activities with self-paced study, personalizing learning paths based on learners' needs, and using simulation and games. But can e-learning be used to develop any type of skill? The cognitive domain is the most suitable for e-learning, and most e-learning courses are developed to build cognitive skills, as opposed to other types of skills. And when is it adequate to use e-learning? Many organizations use e-learning because it can be as effective as classroom training at a lower cost. Developing e-learning is more expensive than preparing classroom materials and training the trainers, especially if multimedia or highly interactive methods are used. However, in the long term, delivery costs, including costs of web servers and technical support, are considerably lower than those for classroom facilities, instructor time, participants' travel, and so on. Is e-learning online as effective as face-to-face learning? Research suggests that online learning can increase retention of information. Unfortunately, the effectiveness differs based on income group, likely due to the ability to fully leverage the benefits of remote learning based on internet connectivity, digital skills, and appropriate access to technology. For those who do have access to the right technology and infrastructure, there is evidence that learning online can be more effective. This is mostly due to students being able to learn faster online than in a traditional classroom setting, since students can learn at their own pace, going back and rereading, skipping, or accelerating through concepts as needed. But to get the full benefit of online learning, one needs to go beyond replicating a traditional classroom through web conferencing. Instead, using a range of collaboration tools and engagement methods such as gamification, simulators, and virtual reality should be explored. Of course, one cannot ignore the digital divide. Not everyone has access to the necessary tools to online training, especially low-income students, nor that online training can fully replace face-to-face training. So, the e-learning platform is the backbone of OTGA. As a learning management system, it facilitates face-to-face learning, blended and online learning. The platform allows the sharing of content and learning between organizations and stakeholders, the co-creation of content and knowledge, recognition for the organizations as well as course developers. It is widely available, and it enables creation of a community of practitioners and learner collaboration. Is OTGA delivering online courses only? No, absolutely not. An essential component of the OTGA approach to training is its global network of training centers. OTGA works in partnership with the IOC member states and its institutions, and it's now a network of 16 regional and specialized training centers. These RTCs and STCs play an essential role as they help tailoring courses to the regional specific needs and host the face-to-face courses in the languages that are relevant to the regions. The COVID-19 pandemic triggered a fundamental change on how we look into and ensure that education and training does not stop. Over 1 year after the first lockdowns, it is clear that blended learning formats, including the enhanced use of technology for training, are here to stay and will become the new normal. The IOC, through its OceanTeacher Global Academy, is ready to deliver the training we need for the ocean we want.